Let's get right to it. There are certain interview questions you're going to need to be able to answer about the very basics of the languages you use in machine learning, data engineering, and about machine learning in general. Let's start off with a few basics about Python you're going to need to know. These will often be interview questions, and these will be on screening tools used by some companies to test your basic knowledge. Python is a high-level language. The word high-level means that it's close to human-readable versus machine code. If you haven't watched my video on Python and why it's the top language in all of the machine learning space, then I'll put a link to it down below in the comments section. Check it out after you watch and study this one. Python is strongly typed. Strong typing means the variables do have a type, and the type matters when performing operations on a variable. Dynamic typing means that the type of variable is determined only during runtime. This is a little confusing, particularly if you're new to Python, so I'm going to put a link down below in the comments section that's going to help you understand the concept. Python is an object-oriented programming language. Everything in Python is an object. Using Python, we create classes and objects. I won't go into detail here because the rabbit hole is deep on this one. For now, just know that Python is an object-oriented programming language. Python is an interpreted language. Whenever you write a program in C or C++, you have to compile it. Compilation involves translating your human understandable code into machine understandable code, or machine code. Machine code is a base-level form of instruction that can be executed directly by the CPU. Upon successful compilation, your code generates an executable file. Executing this file then runs the operations in your code in a step-by-step process. In Python, garbage collection is automated. In older programming languages, memory allocation was quite manual. Many times when you use variables that are no longer in use or referenced anywhere else in the program, they need to be cleaned up from memory. Garbage collection does that for you. It automatically frees up space without you doing anything. Memory management in Python is managed by the Python private heap space. All Python objects and data structures are located in a private heap. The programmer does not have access to this private heap. The Python interpreter takes care of this instead. Keywords in Python are reserved words which are used as identifiers, function names, and variable names. They help define the structure and the syntax of the language. There are a total of 33 keywords in Python 3.7, which can change in the next version. Next up, here's one you're going to see every single time. A single equal sign is not a quality in Python. It's assignment. A double equal sign is equality. If we have a variable assigned to the number 2, we don't read the statement as a is equal to 2. In Python, we read it as the variable a is assigned to the number 2. When we add that second equal sign, it now reads the variable a is equal to 2. If you're new to programming, then a lot of these terms might also be new. Yes, you're going to need to learn and know the basics of programming for interviews and to do your job. Break down your learning into digestible segments, and you'll do just fine. If you aren't overwhelmed at first, then you aren't trying hard enough. Machine learning engineers and data engineers aren't hardcore programmers. However, companies are still going to ask you technical programming questions in the interview process. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And have a great day.